Hello and welcome to a review of SR07 and SR08. This is for the Kamen Rider video game SummonRide. It is on the PS3 and Wii U, I believe. And yeah, so a lot of shops in Hong Kong sell the base pack, but they didn't sell any of these actual summon figurines, which is ridiculous. It's because the game requires you to have these, or else you won't have any other characters to play with. And I bought the first 6 packs from CS Toys Japan. In fact, all of them were sold in a slightly one of them was sold in a slightly number 01 was sold in a slightly reduced price versus the standard price. I got the candy toy version, which is just more figurines of Gaim and Drive, just with different colors. Candy toy versions in little boxes, which I also did a video on. I bought those from just a regular store. Those were sold normally just as normal candy toys, or toy stores had those. But these toy stores didn't have them and candy stores didn't have them because they don't have candy, so of course they're not going to be in candy stores. And video game stores didn't sell them because I guess the game didn't sell too well, and to be honest, the game isn't very good. It is quite fun if you can get 4 people to play with you at the same time. So you can get 4 people playing with it, so it is quite good there. But without 4 people, the loading time takes a while, and the combat's far too easy, and it completely relies on cheap shots and just having multiple enemies on screen. And all the maps look very similar. It's just it's like the first level is first part of the map, second level is first part plus second part of the map, etc, etc. So you a lot of repeating things. But anyway, and the average price for one of these was like $8 or $14 US, which was fairly expensive. But here I was walking down the shop and they had the ones with the figurines, so I'm still missing 09, which is another box of just the chips for upgraded forms for certain riders, as well as more summons. You can have support riders, so you can have 4 characters on screen plus these summon riders to come along to help you. So yeah, 8, 7 and 8, so I guess I'm just gonna have to get 09 online still. I was gonna get these online, but the price has gone up because they're kind of rare, because they didn't make too many. So, and this shop tends to sell leftover stock from certain shops in Japan, maybe. So they have leftover stock of this. Hooray! I managed to pick these up for 35 Hong Kong dollars each. Just think of that, 35 Hong Kong dollars. And you want to think of that in US dollars, that's about $4 US each. They had every single pack, but I did pick up the last Kuuga and Deno pack. And where is this shop? Hong Kong, Sham Shui Po, Fuk Wing Street, right next to the shop called Jing Ban. It's a hobby shop. They have 3 stores on Fuk Wing Street. So what you want to do is get to the Sham Shui Po MTR station, exit Golden Computer, any exit that's either Golden Computer Center exit or the post office exit. Exit that, walk 1 street and turn right until you see all the toy shops, all the bootleg shops. Keep going, keep going, keep going until you get to the end. Cross the road where there's a park. Keep going, and you see 2 toy shops. One's a big one that sells a lot of official stuff, and there's this one. This one has 3 branches on the same street. So when you're walking past all the different toys and bootleg shops, keep an eye out for the hobby shop, and hopefully you find the last 2 packs. They didn't have many of these, and like I said, I picked up the last Kuuga from that store. They might have some in the other 2 on the same street, but this is the last one. So, Kuuga and Deno. Kuuga, finally, my favorite rider. Faiz is awesome. Kiva is my friend's favorite rider, so he's going to be happy that I have this because we play this game together. I never played a single player, it's far too boring. 2 player, 3 player, 4 player is actually kind of fun, but 1 player sucks. And the way it works is, on the map there are also bonus areas that will be in a certain color, and you will require that color rider, for example yellow here to open it, or purple to open it, etc. So, as always, these things I take down a lot. I can't remember if I chucked away the boxes for the other ones. I think I did. So, with number 7, one of our chips here is a power-up form of Kamen Rider Drive. It says luck here, so it's yellow. Type Wild, I think. Did I get that right? No, Technic. This is Technic Wild, this is the black one. Type Technic, and it's in yellow form. Drive can be in any color, because if you buy all the candy toys, you get multiple color versions of him. So it can be any color, and its power up form here is a yellow one. And as always, these plastic all the same molds, just different color. And it does look kind of nice, just a little chip that's actually functional, so that's cool. And then for this pack, the support rider that you can summon is Kamen Rider Maka. So there he is. He's a green rider. The way these works is in every level you can summon a rider one time. And these summon support riders, they will work one time only in each level. So the more packs you buy, the more support you can get. And each power up can also be used. Can be used every time you charge up. So the rider himself has a power bar that he will charge up, and you can use this super form. And every time one rider dies, you can just swap him for a different one if you have it. If you have all 4 different colors of drive, you can use all 4 versions of him if you keep dying. And as always, these things aren't printed that great. Alderman and rider kick position. Here's Deno. Of course, his belt is at least painted silver with some silver lining on the side there, so that's good, you know. Nothing really painted on the back, of course, but all the molding details kind of there. His little weapon there, saw molded. His arms are painted all the way around. Helmet isn't gold all the way to the back, but hey, all of them are kind of like this. And these sharp edges, if you don't know, they're kind of rubbery soft, so they're okay. So there's Deno, looks decent enough, and Kuuga. My favorite Kamen Rider of all time. Not for toys though, because his toys are very limited, but just like the rider overall. He looks decent. I kind of wish he was the Rising Mighty, just so he has a bit of gold on his leg and on his armor, but this one will do fine. Helmet printed okay. The black around the eyes a little bit distracting, and of course the belt isn't done too well, but he does have all the, as always with these Japanese toys, cheaper version of Japanese toys, like to save costs, they never cheap out on the molding. The molding details are all there, they just cheap out on the paint. So if you do want to, you can paint stuff, like for example, the bottom of his leg, the Kuuga logo and patterns are still there, it just has slightly less paint in some areas. Or the Gorongi on his armor is all there, so you know, overall it's pretty nice. I did see bootlegs of these at some point, without the chip of course, but I did see bootlegs. 08, we have Forze's Power Up Cosmic, actually a form that I actually like from Forze. The other one's a bit silly, but this one's pretty decent. So, and the support riders, also blue one is a DN, which is good. Good having DK than DN. Yeah. We have Faiz here, who I feel like Faiz is lacking a lot of color, but at least it's fun. He still has silver and red and yellow, but on the back it's really distracting on Faiz. That's missing too much. And at least the Faiz pointer there is painted. Yeah, not really sure why Faiz is a purple rider, but he is. And yeah, it just looks a bit tacky in his front, so it's a bit distracting. Kiva's very distracting because Kiva is missing so much detail. He's just gold painted there, even though he shouldn't really be gold. So some of these riders I might considering actually just painting in some of the details, because it's missing too much. And his shoulder pads just are painted halfway only with black all over the back, and it's just annoying. His vessels are all there as always. Like I said, the details are really nice. His legs nice, and at least his eyes and chest armor are pretty good. But he could do with a little bit more detail to look really good. So as always, these figures are completely pointless for me personally if you do not have the game. The game is all over Hong Kong, very easy to get. I imagine the game's not too hard to get online either. There are people selling the entire pack of all the figurines to come with the game online, but the price is a bit high and I can't recommend it at all. If you already have the game and you manage to get it for this price, great, go ahead. It's definitely worth 35 Hong Kong dollars per pack. However, for the original price, I'd say don't. Hopefully you find somewhere for a discount, but these things aren't that easy to get right now. So the price really online, the price that it's going for, really is just going for it because it's not that common anymore. Is the game any good? It can be fun a little bit of the times, but it's not that great. It is aimed at very young children, so they might like it for a while and then until they get distracted by a better game. So yeah, I can't really recommend these unless you can get them for cheap. unless you really like the look of these toys. And speaking of Kamen Rider games, Battle Ride War 3 is coming out, and I really can't stand the guy that they got to play Philip's voice. It's just wrong. If you've enjoyed this video or found it useful, please click the like button, subscribe button, also leave a comment below how you feel about these figures, how you feel about Kamen Rider games in general. Let me know. I like some of them, I don't like some of them. I miss Climax Heroes a lot. Imagine Gaim in Climax Heroes, that'd be so cool. But yeah, you can support this channel by clicking and watching my other videos, hopefully without any ad block. That'd be great and appreciated. Or you can head to the Patreon page if you want, but you don't have to. Most importantly, protect people's smiles and henshin. See you guys soon. Bye bye now.